We will call for nominations for council president.
The council held its first official meeting.
Is there a nomination for our next council president?
First on the agenda, the election of new officers, nominated by her colleague Tom Hucker.
And so I enthusiastically nominate Nancy Navarro as president of the Montgomery County Council.
Nancy Navarro was unanimously selected to lead the council in the coming year. She reflected back to her first term as president in 2013, where her vision was one Montgomery, a message she will instill during her tenure with increased urgency.
As we witness daily attacks on our core values from the highest office in the nation, we must double down on our resolve to defend the fundamental core values of inclusion, respect, and freedom here at home. I am pleased to say that the work has begun. This past year, our council as a team unanimously affirmed our commitment to the creation of an equity policy through the adoption of a resolution. In that historic action, the council signaled that it will begin to address inequities in our communities in structural ways.
Sidney Katz was unanimously elected by the council as its next vice president. Nominated by Craig Rice, Katz is known among his colleagues as a consensus builder. Councilmember Hans Riemer leaves his presidency with a top 10 list of accomplishments. Number one on the list, funding to expand education.
The budget fully funded the Board of Education's request for Montgomery County Public Schools, and including an additional $3.3 million for expanded pre-K programs.
Newly elected President Navarro presented Riemer with a gavel, thanking him for his leadership over the past year. Navarro will be the sole woman on the council during this term, and moving on to 2019 as president, she plans to focus on several issues, including implementing a senior agenda, making Montgomery friendly for business, and closing the opportunity gap.
Montgomery County is a great place to live and work, but there are persistent opportunity gaps that must be confronted. Montgomery County Public Schools Superintendent Dr. Jack Smith has called closing the opportunity gap that exists among races and ethnicities in our schools a moral imperative. I would add that it is an economic imperative as well, and we should all work with him and the Board of Education to ensure that academic success for all means all.
Navarro says by the end of her term, she hopes to be on the path of a changed Montgomery, becoming one Montgomery. In Rockville, I'm Susan Kenedy for County Report This Week.